Sophia, Jack, and I'm gonna say Medunce, who followed a couple days ago when I was offline. So thanks, guys. Thank you for the follows. Yeah, that's probably me. But you guys ready? Here we go.
Hi there, it's me, Nancy Drew. Dear George, so much for my Wisconsin ski vacation. I arrived here at Wickford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is completely shut down, and the surrounding roads are closed. I think I'm one of the few guests who made it to the castle at all. The place is huge and old, and slightly creepy under the circumstances. You should hear this wind. What's more, the owner, Christy Lane, my father's friend, is away on business. I tried to ask the caretaker, Dexter Egan, how I could contact her, but he said he didn't know. Doesn't that seem odd? I couldn't help feeling like there was something he wasn't telling me. All this makes me a little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy myself. After all, this is a vacation, right? I have big plans to explore the castle. That Ezra Wickford, the original owner, must have been quite a character to have built such an extraordinary place. It's filled with strange, dead-end corridors, for one thing, and I noticed one of the towers is totally different from the other ones. Of course, I'll have to save some time to meet Jacques Brunet, the French ski instructor. Tell Bess she'll be the first to know if he's half as gorgeous in person as he looks on his website. So, George, I guess things never quite go according to plan, but at least this time, the culprit is just a snowstorm. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy. Now all I need is a mailbox.
So, special shout out to in this journal, right? There are like pictures from the games. I'm pretty sure this one's in this game. And then they do like a little sketches at the bottom. And that is something that I know is going to be very important in this one. And you'll hear hissing. That is normal. Nancy gets this room where the radiator's broken, which for the longest time used to drive me insane. Um, Now I'm just used to it. Okay. Oop. Looks like our first thing we need to write down. So, locker number 310, and the combo is 517. That's that. What's over here? Our room number is 205. Can we get the game audio just up a smidge? Yep, give me a second though. It's the problem with the old games. Is you can't really adjust them too well while you're in them. Is that better? I mean, all you're hearing is hissing. It's nothing good. Okay, perfect. And then let me put away my audio window. Back to the game. So some history about the castle. Oh, that's cute. I'd like to stay in a little historical castle that they give me a little pamphlet about the castle. That'd be cute. 1920s elevator in original condition. Visit the library. Oh, yeah. Outdoor activities. Gotta love it. So I have to ask everyone this question, right? Have you guys ever gone to a hotel and actually put your clothes in the drawer? So I leave everything in my suitcase. I'm like just terrified I'll forget something. And I once lived in one for I want to say 2 months, and I still didn't unpack. Like I hung up a couple of my shirts for work, but that was it. Not even once. Baby back ribs with creature of the night barbecue sauce. Okay. Fried bologna sandwich supreme on white bread. Crushed potato chips sprinkles. Anchovy heaven Caesar salad. Nope. Hot doggity. All you can eat fried chicken drumsticks. Something smoking chili cheese dog. Better than nothing broccoli surprise. And then white cheddar ice cream log, chocolate mayhem, odyssey to banana land, key to enlightenment, lime pie, and sugar crusted rhubarb jerky oil. That's good. Ish. Okay, so Nancy's phone.
Sounds like the radiator is broken.
Gotta love that, right? If I remember right, this is when they start teaching us things of like actual detective things. No. To sum up this one, and this is true, this is a real thing, right? When you push in a pin code, the darkest number is the number you press first, or was pressed first, right? And the lighter number is the number you press last, because as you press the key thing, you get lighter as you go with your pushes, which is kind of a cool thing. And it does come in handy later. I think this is our front door. Let's get out of here, so we don't have to deal with the hissing. Yep, see, that's this hallway too. Or, no, maybe not. Looks pretty close. It's one of these hallways. Let's go try to mail this. What's over here? I forget. Can you handle the view? Wisconsin. Ski Wisconsin. All the things Wisconsin is famous for.
Hello, Miss Drew. Did you get squared away upstairs?
All square. I just need a stamp to send this letter, and then I'll be off to explore the castle.
Well, I can take your letter, but the mail's not going anywhere for a while. It's snowing like there's no tomorrow out there. So explore all you want. Take the grand tour. But forget about the library. It's off limits.
Off limits?
Someone vandalized our historic library. Really turned the place upside down. The owner, Miss Lane, she's gonna be pretty upset.
Who vandalizes a library? Come on. It's like Nancy's favorite place to go.
Why would anyone want to vandalize the library?
I have no idea. I straightened up in there before check-in yesterday and everything was fine. Now it looks like a bomb went off. Books everywhere, and somebody hacked a big hole in one of the walls. I locked the place up and called the police, but who knows when they'll be able to get here.
Wow, that's too bad. Well, can you recommend any other points of interest for me to check out?
Depends on what you're interested in. Our special this week is the crazy old bird upstairs. Just follow your ears. The peck, peck, peck of that typewriter will lead you right to her.
Crazy old bird? What do you mean? Are you talking about one of the other guests?
Well, this Professor Hotchkiss just called me in a terrible flap, saying our room's been robbed. I went up there, but she wouldn't open the door to talk about it. Wouldn't even tell me what was missing. So what's she want me to do about it?
Sounds like you're swamped, Mr. Egan. Is there any way I can help?
Well, Hotchkiss has a pair of ski boots in the basement. The Frenchman's been working on them for her, but he won't deliver them. Says he's a ski instructor, not a bellhop. I hate to ask this, but if you could grab those boots and bring them up to her, it might smooth her feathers. Sure would smooth mine.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
So there's a massive blizzard outside, so no one can go through anywhere, and I can't use the library, so I'm basically under house arrest. It's pretty much how that's going. Now, this is another game where time matters, because at different points of the day, different people are at different locations, or not there at all, right? We definitely need this book later for some information, I remember. I don't remember why. Same with this. I think Hotchkiss like gives us a quiz and we have to figure out things.
Hi, I'm Lisa. Did you hear what happened? Someone broke into the library and vandalized it. Dexter locked it up. He's saying the culprit must be one of us in the castle. Can you believe it?
Yeah, Dexter just told me the library is a disaster area and that it's totally off limits.
Too bad, huh? I'm dying to see what they did to it. Don't quote me on this, but I think Dexter has an extra key to the library somewhere around his desk.
It's like, why she want me to get in the library? I feel like for the next several ones, the stopwatch matters. But I feel at some point it does go away. Because you eventually get, like, her cell phone, right? Like, time does march on. And Nancy eventually gets, like, a journal and, like, other things that she carries on her. But right now it's all up to your own logical journaling skills.
I guess you've really got your finger on the pulse around here. Any other castle scandal I should know about?
Oh, we got scandal, honey. Professor Hotchkiss is claiming she's been robbed, for one thing. But the real scandal is downstairs. His name is Jacques Brunet.
What do you know about Professor Hotchkiss?
Oh my gosh! Wait till you hear this! Hotchkiss is this nutty old woman who's always typing and talking to herself in her room. I was walking past her door earlier, and I heard her screaming that her room had been robbed.
You said she's a professor. Do you know what she teaches?
I'm really not sure. She just kept wailing, "My theory, my theory." I think she teaches history, or maybe a foreign language. I thought I heard a couple of French words pop out of her mouth. But don't quote me on that either. I only barely passed Spanish in high school.
Do you have a theory about all this?
Hardly. I'm just a humble photojournalist covering weird old mansions in the Midwest, and this place is one of the weirdest. Did you know Ezra Wickford, the original owner, shut himself away in here for like 50 years?
You must know a great deal about this place.
Not really, but I sure want to get into that tower that came from France. It'd be great for my story. Too bad Wickford sealed it off. Maybe it's his ghost making those creepy noises at night.
I wonder why he didn't want anyone to go into the tower.
Creepy, right? I mean, did we stumble onto the set of As the Castle Turns or what? Well, you probably want to get settled. I wonder what we're gonna do with ourselves while we're all cooped up in this place.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
It's locked.
Cute little elevator.
Jacques must be gone.
So let's see, what time is it? It is 12:45, so looks like he's gone again until 2, so we missed him. But we have our own locker, right? $310. So our first combination is 5. Imagine your combo look like this. Like, come on.
The combination is 517, but it's not working.
Interesting.
It's like the North Pole out there.
She just slams the door. She's like, nah, I ain't doing that. I don't blame her. Well, exploring.
Dead end.
Can you imagine how much it must cost to heat this place? Like, I could not imagine doing it.
It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
Well, let's try to get Hotchkiss. Or not. Guess we're just gonna explore. Another
This one goes nowhere.
staircase to nowhere. Now we got this way is probably the other half of that staircase.
Yet another dead end.
Or not. I feel like we're in the Winchester Mystery House almost. Well, we all know Nancy's gonna fall if I try going down that.
I've hit the wall.
Nancy's jokes are not funny. She tries though. I give her credit. What time is it? It's like 1:30 in the game.
Did Hotchkiss get her boots?
Not yet, Mr. Egan.
That's a shame.
I think there's something wrong with my radiator. It hisses, and there's a clanging noise too. Could you check it out for me?
Sorry about that inconvenience, but you're just gonna have to sit tight for a while. I'm the only one on duty while the owner's away. And around here it seems like even if it ain't broke, it still needs fixing. Last time I checked, there were only 24 hours in a day. Sorry, not yet.
So, how long have you been working here?
A while.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
He seems friendly.
Hi there, how's it going?
I'm dying to find a way into that tower. Where do they usually hide the secret entrances in weird old Midwestern mansions?
I guess I should know, shouldn't I? Too bad most of the places I've covered aren't any weirder than imitation butter. I wish you'd hurry up and find it, though, so we can check it out.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
It's 2 o'clock. Maybe we can get the boots from Jacques now.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle Jacques Brunet. So, what brings you to beautiful Wisconsin?
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Nancy Drew. I'm here on vacation.
Apparently we speak some
What's
French.
your excuse?
My excuse?
Yeah, what brings a professional skier from France to Wisconsin? Why not Aspen or Lake Tahoe?
I am here for Isabelle, mon petit chou. She is an American studying at the university in Madison, and I've asked her to marry me. That is excuse enough to be in Wisconsin, n'est-ce pas? And besides, I am not the first French work of art to end up here.
Ah, so you came halfway across the world for love. That's a fine excuse. So, when's the wedding?
As soon as possible.
Why the rush?
Do not ask me about the affairs of my heart, Nancy, or I would think you were trying to steal it. But tell me, how will you spend your time here, Nancy?
Yeah, sus, right? As soon as possible. That sounds like she's got money and you're broke, dude. That's where my brain goes.
I'm dying to have a look inside that library. I heard it was vandalized. Do you know anything?
Nancy, a pretty girl should not worry herself with this type of thing while she is on vacation. I should warn you, Dexter is very protective of this place. He does not take kindly to people snooping around where they should not.
Don't worry, Jacques. The last thing I want to do is get myself grounded.
Ciao!
Can I have the boots?
Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
Tell me about these boxes you're making.
When I am not skiing, I need some other way to express myself. So voila! I make these hot boxes for keeping secrets safe. I'm sure you have many secrets, Nancy.
Do you know much about the tower that's closed off? I heard the original owner imported it from France.
It comes from the Chateau Rochemont in a town in France near where I grew up. Marie Antoinette used to visit this tower when she was Queen of France. Until she lost her head in the revolution, that is.
So wait. The tower comes from the town where you grew up and you just happen to be in the same place with this girl? That sounds super sus to me.
Dexter told me the combination to my locker, number 310, is 517. I tried it, but the locker won't open.
Dexter must be confused, because I think that is the combination for number 311. Try 311.
Okay, locker number 311 and using the same combo.
I need to bring Professor Hotchkiss her boots. Do you have them?
Yes, I fixed her boots. But you should be relaxing by the fire, sipping cocoa, Nancy. Not running errands for Dexter.
I'll talk to you later.
Allez, bye-bye.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Drink cocoa for hours? Gotta do something, right? Like, I'm trapped in this place, basically. 311, so let's go try. Something wrong in the locker. Things like that happen, okay. So we want 5. 1, 7. This looks like Lisa's locker. Lisa, mi amiga. Wait a minute. Didn't she say she barely spoke Spanish? ¿Cuánto tiempo sin vernos? What time something? ¿Cómo estás? And that's like, how are you? ¿Qué haces? Why are you in Wisconsin? See, I might not know all the words, but I can piece something together. Llegamos a Sevilla y fuimos hotel One Plaza Con Grande Lameras. Mi marido y yo las 7. We got some things here. There's a hotel. He's somewhere. 7, right? La comida, so the food. The Tomba Claro. I have no idea. Fuimos a Dan Uno. I have no idea. Pon al Pueblo. I got another word, Pueblo. Dimos. Isn't that diamonds? There is the street of Sripias y Lugo nos something calf Silo de Pedro ha many problems Quien something. What did she say her name was? Because I don't remember it being Helen. Uh oh. Oh. Oh, this can't be good. Okay, whatever we do, we don't tell her, Nancy, that we've been in her locker. Just leave that alone. Yeah, let's go this way. She's there, we're just gonna ignore her. Maybe I should have taken the elevator, but I enjoy the walk. Sometimes.
Yes, hello? Is that Jacques with my boots?
Let me ask you about the robbery of your room. No.
Actually, it's Nancy Drew. But I do have your boots for you.
Oh, good. Boots, fine. Thank you, thank you. Everything is fine. Just leave the boots at the door, please. Yeah. Oh, and it seems I'm out of change. I'll just have to tip you the next time, Mandy.
Nancy. My name is Nancy. Introduce myself properly and ask you a couple questions, or no tip necessary, Professor. I don't actually work here. My name is Nancy Drew. I heard your room was robbed, and I'd like to find out what was taken. So, Mr. This one sounds good.
No tip is necessary, Professor Hotchkiss. I don't actually work here. My name's Nancy Drew. I heard your room was robbed, and I'd like to find out what was taken so that Mr. Egan can report it.
Everything's under control, dear. Nothing to report. Thank you for my boots. My poor feet have been feeling so exposed.
Aren't they ski boots? What are you wearing? It's in that. Okay. No? Really? She did not. Are you serious? No. Wow. You're welcome. Wow.
Can I help you?
About my radiator, Mr. Egan. Do you think you'll be able to fix it anytime soon?
Sorry, not yet. Hotchkiss called to report that she got her boots. But now I'm told that the light is out in the back stairwell. Could
Yeah,
you
it
check the
is.
circuit breaker in the basement and make sure it's working?
Some vacation this is turning into. Okay, Mr. Egan.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
You're welcome. Gives me something to do while I'm cooped up in here. Oh, she's not here anymore. She knows we went in her locker. Circuit breaker, circuit breaker. Oh wait, circuit breaker was right there, wasn't it? Ah, how do I get this angle? There we go.
What is the meaning of...
Sorry! Wrong one! I can't tell which ones are on and which ones aren't. That's the elevator reset. Did I do it?
Turn them back on.
Okay, so that one's down here. That one I can't do anything about. Okay, well, that worked. I don't know which one it was, but it worked. Watch, like the whole lights are off everywhere else.
Yes?
Got the light for you? I'm not gonna bother him.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
Keep asking about my freaking radiator. He just kicks me out. He's like, you know what? Leave. But that is annoying. It's not even like a soft hiss. That's like a big hiss. What happens if I call the operator? What is it, Mr. Egan?
Front desk. Dexter here.
Oh my god, it is.
Hi, Mr. Egan. It's Nancy. I was wondering about the storm. Any signs of it letting up?
Look, I'm up to my ears down here. I'll have to talk to you later, sorry.
Okay. Oh, here, we'll call Ned. I'll, tie up some time, right?
Hi, you've reached Ned at Omega Chi Epsilon. I'm not here to take your call right now, so please try again later. Thanks.
Love you too, Ned.
Hello?
George, it's Nancy.
Great timing, Nancy. Bess and I were just saying how we wish we were out on the ski slopes with you. Hang on, I'll get her to pick up the other phone. Hey, Bess, our favorite detective's on the phone.
Hey, Nancy. How's the vacation?
I guess you haven't gotten my letter. Not only do I have a blizzard on my hands, but I may have stumbled onto another case, too. The castle library was vandalized, and one of the other guests says her room was robbed.
Boy, oh boy. Have you searched the library for clues yet?
Well, that's the thing. Dexter Egan, the caretaker, says it's locked up and off limits until the police can get here. But who knows when that'll be.
That's funny, Nancy. I didn't know the phrase off limits was even in your vocabulary.
Seriously, though. Don't you think that your dad's friend, Christy Lane, would feel better knowing that you're on the case, at least until the police can take over?
She's right, Nancy. I mean, who knows what this Egan guy is all about anyway? Sounds like you're just gonna have to find an alternative entrance to that library.
Here I go again. Just hope I don't have to slide down the chimney.
And what about this robbery? Who got robbed?
I'm not sure. The guest's name is Professor Hotchkiss. I think she's a bit eccentric.
You mean weird?
Nutso?
A few sandwiches short of a picnic?
Okay, you guys. I just mean that I'm not sure how reliable her testimony will be.
Yeah, but she'll probably tell you something important, whether she means to or not.
I'm trying to meet with Professor Hotchkiss to find out what was stolen from her room, but she won't open her door to discuss it.
That's odd. I wonder what she's so nervous about. I'll bet she's hiding something in her room.
Like what, Bess? The elephant that trampled the library? She's probably just a little freaked. I mean, if her room really was robbed, you'll find a way to make her trust you, Nancy. I'll bet Bess's last slice of pizza on it.
Hey.
I met my ski instructor, Jacques Brunet. He sure is French.
Ooh la la, those accents should be illegal.
I hate to break it to you, Bess, but he's engaged.
Now there's a real crime.
Right, Bess. Humanity is devastated.
I met this nice woman, Lisa Ostrom.
What's her deal?
She's a photojournalist doing a story on the castle. She sure got me curious about that tower.
Oh yeah? Does she know where the entrance is?
I don't think so.
Well, keep an eye on her, Nancy. Those photojournalists are born snoopers, you know.
George, are you suggesting that Nancy is a second-class snooper? You're going to give our friend a complex.
Oh, right. Like Nancy doesn't know she's the prime minister of snooping.
It seems like every time I talk to Dexter, he has a new chore for me to do.
He's probably just overwhelmed being the only one on duty.
Next, he'll probably ask me to take out the garbage.
Think of it as a strategic investment, Nancy. I'll bet he knows a lot about the castle. It couldn't hurt to get on his good side.
I wish he'd just fix my radiator.
The other possibility is that he's up to something, and he needs to keep you busy so you won't notice. I guess you should help him out, Nancy, but keep your eyes open.
Ladies, I need inspiration, brain juice, a hint.
They don't call us your trusty sidekicks for nothing.
Help, I'm a little stuck.
Don't be afraid to catch a lift now and then in the course of your investigation.
Like a ski lift?
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Nancy.
See ya!
Okay. Well, that was informative. I wonder if they mean the elevator. But like, I've been taking the elevator. Start moving over. What happens if I ride this all the way to the basement? Oh.
It's stuck.
There's no way I can lift my body out that. Okay, let's just break physics. When did she climb on? Nope. No. Oh.
I'm not sure if I can make it.
Yeah, that's how I feel, Nancy. I don't think we have other options. Oh wait, there's something. Oh, okay. That's a smarter. Yeah, let's not.
Alley-oop!
But no. You alley-oop to get to the next floor, but you didn't alley-oop to get out of the elevator? No. How tall are you, Nancy? I could not do that. Probably let Dexter know. He's probably gonna think I broke it.
Yes?
I was in the elevator and it got stuck between floors. I had to climb out the top and I just barely made it up to the floor above. Do you think you'll be able to fix it?
Well, I doubt it's broken. I'll check the power switch in the basement. Glad you're okay. But don't go climbing around the elevator shaft anymore. It's dangerous in there.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Now he's got me curious. What's in the elevator shaft? He paused, right? You guys heard that? Pause.
It's locked.
No. Would I stay in a castle? I think I would. I think I would. I think it'd be fun. I don't want to press the alarm. They creep you out, see why? Okay, that looks like a fake wall. They're too stony? I thought you'd be the master of stone, no? What happens if I climb out on the ground floor? Oh, yes. Air duct. Oh, it's a library. Why do I feel like I'm gonna have a hard time? There's something gonna go wrong, isn't there? I don't remember this game too thoroughly, but I do remember bits and pieces of it, and I feel like I'm having this really bad inkling. Go!
Okay, okay, I hear you. Darn you, crazy old man. I know you hid that thing around here somewhere. The least you could have done was left me a hint. I don't have time to clean this up.
Feel like he's gonna come in again, or like I'm gonna trip some alarm. The Diary of Hans Axel von Bersen. Okay.
Sure is dusty.
Okay, fingerprint powder. Makeshift, got that. Apparently, the state bird of Wisconsin is the badger. Their insect is the honeybee. I thought a different state. Their state dance is the polka. Their motto is forward. Okay. That's really sad for this wall, though. True stories behind famous portraits. Hey, we just saw this one. She received a tiara but refused to wear it. My crown of a nation? Chose the ornament herself with a purple rose instead, not just a flower, but a symbol of her willful defiance to her husband's wishes. Oh, you gotta give her credit for that. The queen refused to reveal the whereabouts of the tiara. Okay, so maybe that's what's in the treasure in the tower, right? A sly rabbit will have 3 openings to its den. Uh, We'll go back to that. Okay, Globe 90. Oh, okay. We got the numbers for the thing. That works. I feel like I'm gonna draw the Freemason symbol. I don't even know what to call that. -15, 10, and -5. Oh, maybe it's that one. Maybe red's reset. Yes, green. I get the arrow. 10. -5. I hope no one heard that. That's all I gotta say. Maybe we can figure out this code. I don't. What if I accidentally press it? Okay, so darkest to lightest, right? So 3*72. That's what it is. 3*72. Okay. Now we got that if we ever need it. Is there a light switch in here? A flashlight, something? A lighter? Oh, it's a candle. With the key melted into it? How? That's gonna hurt, isn't it? Okay, or not. The castle's been empty for many years now. These hallways just echo in vain. Oh, I miss you, my one-time son. My anger's dissolved into pain. I still don't know why you pilfered my wallets. The money could hardly have mattered. That $50 I had given you twice, but instead my poor heart you shattered. If only I could find you, we'd patch it all up, talk through it as dad and son should. Perhaps you meant only to test my love. Perhaps you felt misunderstood. I want you to know that your old man forgives you. Old bygones are bygone with me. So I left you one keepsake to remember me by. You'll sure be delighted to see. Go out to the garden, my old thinking spot, my Refuge in hours of dread. Your luck charm is stashed where no stranger would look, in the back of my old troubled head. Are we gonna find a skull? So this is my goodbye, dear Dexter. Farewell, you offered me much needed joy, and I'll never forget brought all the laughter brought me, my darling young rascally boy. Huh. Okay. Some type of bug preserves. When he was good, he was very, very good. Dexter, the sun in my life. Go boldly counsel, ASA. Young Buckaroos National Council Certificate of Service. Okay, Castle Boy Win State Spelling Bee. Aw, I kind of wish someone made one of these for when I was a kid. This is cute. Best Attendance Award. School Merit 1942. Yeehaw. First Vehicle. Certificate of Merit. County Recycling Project in 1943. Father's Day 1944. Demonstration of leadership among his peers in the Velas County Youth Recycling Project to help the war effort. Oh yeah, it's 40s. That makes sense. Aw. It's kind of where it ends, though. Oh, another book. Oh. When he was bad, he was horrid. Okay, who keeps a book of all their child's mistakes? Come on. Dexter, when it rains, it pours. My son, the vandal. Oh boy. Dear Mr. Wickford, we're sorry to report that your son, Dexter, was caught on school grounds last night throwing rocks at the gymnasium windows. This is the second time he's been caught attempting to destroy school property. So this is 45. Interesting. We fear Dexter's becoming a danger to himself and others. We have no choice but to expel him. For twice throwing, like, that's the only thing you have him on? Come on. Please contact if you have any questions regarding this matter. Sad excuse for stealing. Dear Pop, I'm sorry for taking $50 out of your wallet without asking. I know it was wrong. I know you are very disappointed in me. I'm sorry. I will never do it again. I'm sorry. Your son, Dexter. Milwaukee Bank Police nab suspect passing phony checks. I raised a crook. Bank employee at the Milwaukee Branch First National Bank. Blah, blah, blah. Catch a young man who tried to cash counterfeit checks in their bank. The man came into the bank with phony checks and identified that matched everything on the checks. Bank employees noticed the license plate and the description of the car, called the police. Oh. Dexter at 18? Sheesh, what happened? Adopted son of the chocolate milk tycoon, Ezra Wickford. Oh. He had 3 different sets of false IDs matching the checks. At 18, the kid is already like a pro. Yeah, but he got caught. Not pro. Egan was arrested on felony charges, possession of counterfeit checks, attempting to pass the checks, and conspiracy. If convicted, he could face a prison sentence up to 20 years. He was being held on a 50,000 bail, said a jail spokeswoman. Could not be reached. Oh, Ezra could not be reached for comment, nor has anyone come forward to post bail for him. Souvenirs, Correction Department, City of Milwaukee. Avoided check. I'd rather see it burned. Dear Ezra, I've changed your will according to the directions you gave me in our meeting on May 21st. In the event of your death, Dexter will have no recourse to inherit Wickford Castle or any of your estate or financial holdings. Further, he will be unable to claim any association with or capitalize upon your name or I'm currently proceeding with your request to annul your adoptive relationship to Dexter and to sever any subsidy legal ties you may have to him. I will notify you when these procedures are finalized. On a personal note, allow me to say how sorry I am to hear of Dexter's criminal conviction and to urge you not to blame yourself. I'm sure you did the best you could with Dexter, but some children just turn out to be bad eggs. That's not true. Nonetheless, while your disappointment must be profound, I commend your prudence and pragmatism. I have no idea what that is. And the decisions you have made to protect your estate. Peter Rockford. It's awful. Wait, what happened to his mom? I know he's adopted, but did he have a mom? I wonder what this key opens. It's really old. Can I go this way? No. So that's all interesting.
It's stuck.
It's interesting. It went from 1 year to the next, so I wonder what happened. Like, what changed in his life?
It's like the North Pole out there.
Okay, so how are we supposed to get to a garden if it's like that? Hmm. What's the key do? Oh, Dexter's not here. That's a plus. Now we can look through his stuff. Hopefully not get caught. Dexter's to-do list. Shut down ski lift. Check. Emergency generator. Get the boots. Refund guests who canceled. Snow plows. Question mark. Try to reach Christy again. Change library alarm code. But he crossed it out, so he's not going to change it again on me. Change bulbs in tower. Replace filter and vent shaft. Keep searching. Get boots back to professor. Oh, but you already did that one. Check basement circuit breaker, which I did. Get dinner orders from guests. Ooh, a key. Hopefully it's not an important key, otherwise he'll go looking for it. No. That's it? That's all I got? It must be late at night if he's not here. She's not here. Everyone's probably gone to bed. Maybe Nancy should go to bed. Hotchkiss sounds up. Maybe she'll talk to me late at night? Let's see. I wonder what these open. This one might be the library. But why would I need to go back in there? I feel like I found everything in there. Who can fall asleep to that? Like, goddamn. It's probably late at night. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 11:15 at night. When should we get up? 8 a.m.? One of those things. What do we got? What do we got?
Yes?
We want to be sneaky, so let's go this way.
So, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
Okay.
Did you know him well?
They call it the past for a reason, okay? Because it's over.
I don't
We'll mention our radiator. It's the next day.
The radiator?
Thanks for dealing with the circuit breaker. Okay, we're really making progress here, kid. So, you go up to Hotchkiss's room and see what she wants for dinner. She's not answering her phone.
It's 8 a.m. You expect her to answer her phone for dinner at 8 a.m.? I'd be asleep. No problem, boss. Okay, let's go with...
Okay.
See you, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
He wants to know what you want to eat for dinner.
Ugh, Virginia Woolf never endured such interruptions. Who is it?
Hi, Professor. I thought you might be getting hungry in there. Could I relay a dinner order for you?
Oh, hard to think of food candy when I'm riding the raging rapids of my theory. Oh, right now, I have plenty of pre-packaged energy globules to keep me going. But tell Baxter that I am developing a powerful craving for couscous. Yes, couscous for dinner would be splendid. I'll have a nice tip for you next time, Fanny.
She used two different wrong names for me in the same sentence. At least she's really close with Dexter and Baxter. But somehow I get Fanny and Candy.
Yes?
The professor says she has a hankering for, couscous.
Couscous? Never heard of it. Tell her to order something off the menu.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
Back up to order some non-couscous item. Oops, went too far.
Is that my couscous already?
Sorry, Professor, but there's no couscous in the house. You'll need to choose something from the hotel menu.
Well, I don't have a menu. At least not from this hotel. Be a doll and fetch me one, will you, Tata?
Can I like slide under her door? Like how she want me to give it to her?
Did you get the menu?
Sure did. How about opening the door so I can give it to you?
Oh, you're a sneaky one. Just slip it under the door, please.
I tried to.
Nice and easy. No funny stuff.
Maybe she had something like blocking it.
Baby back ribs, yes. Oh, chili cheese dog, fried bologna sandwich. I'm not usually much of a meat eater, but very well. 50 drumsticks, please. Chicken, that is. Cluck, cluck.
Who eats 50 drumsticks in one sitting?
Whatever makes you happy.
Rock and roll, dear.
I think like I can be maybe 7 or 8. Like, and that's if I'm hungry. Just if they're really small, but still. I don't know. How many drumsticks do you guys think you could eat? If Dexter does not freak out, if I say 50 drumsticks and he's like, oh yeah, that's a normal amount, I'm going to lose it.
Can I help you?
The professor has changed her order. Seems she's developed an appetite for chicken drumsticks. 50 of them.
Okay then, drumsticks we got. Oops, but I guess Jock better take that bag of chicken legs out of the freezer. Will you tell him? And then take the rest of the day off, kid. Your radiator's as good as fixed.
Oh, thank you. It's only taking you a day, but you know, I appreciate it.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area of the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Do you think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and crumbling statues.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
So excited. See you, Mr. Egan. 12 tops. Okay, so like, how did he not freak out when I said 50? Watch, I'm gonna bring it to her and she'd be like, I meant 15. I swear. That's a lot of drumsticks. Hey, Jacques.
Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
Dexter needs you to defrost that big bag of chicken legs.
Oh la la la, what does he think I am? A sous chef?
Do you want me to do
Talk
it?
to you later.
Ciao. Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay, nothing there. Is the storm lined up? Like, how am I gonna get to the garden?
It's like the North Pole out there.
What do these keys go to? Maybe one of them opens the elevator.
It's locked. It's locked.
No. Huh. And Lisa's not here.
Did you see I fixed your radiator?
No, but good job.
Okay.
Good for you.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
I wonder why he would forge checks if, like, his dad was wealthy. Just because he could? Oh, there's no hissing. That's nice. Oil. Oh, I know what to do with this. Because we couldn't get the thing open. I was curious where I was going to find oil. I thought maybe there was like a garden shed. Um. So we have to... So we gotta get the elevator. Down to the basement. Except I don't want to get out of it. Right? I want to get out of it this one.
There's something down there.
Got a point. There is something down there. We're going over here.
The elevator's in the way.
Oh, I know what I have to do. I think. I'm gonna like set off the alarm though. Wait, can I disarm it before I leave? But I have to come back in here, so when it reset. Aww. It was 3*72. But it's armed again. How do I do this? If I open that door, it's gonna set it off. You're gonna have to do it in reverse, right? So go out the elevator, go up, here. So out here, go up to the library. No. Yes? No. Yeah. Library's on this floor. Call the elevator. Don't get in the elevator. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Turn around quickly. And he's not gonna randomly come? I would. Like terrified now. Okay. So then go out the library. Now the elevator shouldn't be in the way, so I should be able to now open this. Okay, so 3, 5, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 4, 2. Okay. It's kind of cool. Something sharp.
It's locked.
Oh, I wonder if the key works here. Wait. One looks like they're sawing through the bars.
It's locked. It's locked.
Oh, come on. This key doesn't work here? It's a
It's locked.
skeleton key, no?
It's locked.
If this key doesn't open this, what does it open?
It's locked.
Are you sure, Nancy?
It's locked.
I don't know what to do with that. Well, that explains the fake wall looking thing. Now what? I need to find another key. Maybe that's what's in the garden. How do we get to the garden now?
So what'd you find in the library?
Please, Lisa. You know it's off limits.
She's snooping.
Oh, come on, Nancy. You've been on the prowl. I can tell by the sparkle in your eye.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
Aw, you're no fun.
So tell me more about the life of a photojournalist. It must be very glamorous at times.
Well, there's nothing glamorous about the pay, I can tell you that much.
Does your job take you to exotic, far-off places?
Well, there is a lot of travel. Too bad I'm so useless with foreign languages.
That's a lie. I don't trust anything that comes out of your mouth, lady.
When you researched this place, did you find any references to a secret garden?
Not that I remember. But I probably wasn't even thinking about gardens. I mean, it's hardly croquet weather.
What do you know about Jacques Brunet?
Didn't you watch the last Winter Olympics? He's France's big cheese of skiing. He holds the record for the 500-meter slalom, but he totally choked at the games. I guess he's washed up now. But at least his looks haven't gone down the tubes.
Okay. We're not going to tell her about the locker.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Keep me posted.
Can I help you?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
I guess not.
Is that you, Brandy? Oh, I'm glad you're here. At the moment, my theory is rising like a magnificent souffle. I need to collect a few more ingredients, if you will, but it's a delicate situation. If I leave my room even for a moment, I fear the souffle will come crashing down in a heap.
What do you need me for, Professor?
What I need is some information about the castle. Hard numbers. I've come to the conclusion that you are an enterprising and faithful soul. Therefore, I have decided to entrust you with this important mission. Who knows?
Okay.
If you succeed, I might whisk you away from the hotel business to be my personal research assistant.
Well, Professor Hotchkiss, I'm not actually in the hotel business, but I'd love to help.
Marvelous! Here's what I need to know. How many days before her 38th birthday was Marie Antoinette executed? I'll be very eager to hear what you come up with. But please, don't disturb me unless you have the answer.
Okay. There was a book about her in like the little living room area. Maybe it's in there. Let's see. Born in Vienna, Austria. I'm teenager. Alliance between France and her parents' dynasty. King, Queen. Full-scale revolution broke out in 79. Only one, it looked like the monarchy would not serve. Sorry, 89. 91, the monarchy would not survive. It was arranged for the king and queen to escape Paris on the night of June 20th, but the revolutionary forces apprehended the couple on the 25th and escorted them back to Paris as prisoners. On August 10th, the monarchy was finally overthrown. Marie Antoinette spent the rest of her life in Parisian prisons. Louis was executed on the orders. And in August, the Queen was put to solitary confinement. She was brought before the revolutionary troops on October 14th and guillotined 2 days later. She was executed without proof of crimes for which she was accused. I'm assuming I have to do math here, right? She was born on November 2nd, right? But killed on the 16th of October. So 16th, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So that brings me to the end of October. 17? 17 days? Does that sound right? Let's go find out.
Yes, did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so I don't forget. Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct. Eureka! If there's one thing I like in a young person, it's ingenuity. Now, I've got work to do. Time to stir the cauldron and stoke the fire. But if you'd like to talk, I'll be holding office hours in the lobby between 3 and 6 a.m. Meet me then.
She's at 3 and 6 a.m. What I don't get, though, is if she knew the answer or was able to do some math to find out if it was correct, why did I go through all that work? Okay, so I need to see her between 3 and 6 a.m. Time is it? It's 12:30. Maybe take a nap? And then go see her for office hours? That wind sounds pretty bad, though. Um, 3 a.m. Really?
Nancy, dear, welcome
Oh,
to the
finally!
witching
She gets
hour.
my
Isn't it
name.
marvelous to be up and about when others are sound asleep? I find my brainwaves are at their most powerful during this time.
Yes, I happen to do some of my best work in the middle of the night, too. So, tell me, Professor, what is this theory you're working on?
Well, you probably know by now that I'm a scholar of French history. My specialty is Marie Antoinette. Oh, poor Marie, the most misunderstood queen of the 18th century. Marie used to visit the very tower that now belongs to this castle. I'm convinced that this place holds evidence that will forever change the way the world views Marie. But the walls have ears, so I'd rather not say any more right now. Oh, if you're really interested, why don't you go up to my room and have a look around yourself? You've been such a great help to me, almost like an apprentice. Oh, I've always wanted an apprentice.
Okay, then. Thanks for the alert. Give no Fs. Good to see you. Um,
Wow, Professor, that's really generous of you. I'd love to learn more about your work, but are you sure you don't mind?
I insist! Your mind is like a ravenous monkey gobbling up every banana in its path. Oh, how can I stand in the way? Here's my extra pass key. I get back to work at 6 a.m. sharp, so just make sure you vacate the premises by 5:59. And put things back where you find them. It's all scientifically organized in there.
What did you mean when you said Marie Antoinette was misunderstood?
Everyone thought Marie did nothing but spend France's money on jewels and fancy soap for herself, while her people were starving. History books have upheld the myth that she was just a spoiled and heartless brat, but I don't believe it.
What do you believe?
I believe that she's been the victim of vicious rumors and lazy historians for too long, and that if the real story could be told, people would realize that Marie Antoinette was actually a good woman who wanted to help her people but didn't know how.
Do you know anything about a tiara that was given to Marie Antoinette?
The infamous tiara, of course! Oh, people thought Marie had this extravagant piece commissioned for herself, and they hated her for it. But really,
always.
it was her husband, King Louis XVI, who had it made for her birthday. Oh, she didn't want it, refused to wear it, and then, a few months before the revolution broke out, the tiara disappeared.
Was it ever found?
It was never found. There were rumors that she had it destroyed, but no one has ever been able to prove this.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Okay, so we're going up to her room. Okay, what do we got? We've got chicken bones everywhere. Born November 2nd, a Scorpio. Australian birth name. Favorite color was purple. I wonder if she do chicken drumsticks. You love this one? What's the best part of this one? I played it a couple times. But what do you like most about it? There's no concrete evidence that she was the one who Coley. Yeah, let's see. What else do we got? Some weird notes. Apparently, I can look on her couch. Dearest Bia, marvelous to receive news of your progress. I'm sure you are onto something important with the medallion and the stained glass window, but I think the significance of the medallion must go beyond the message you've seen. I've looked through my family letters, and it seems that when Marie Antoinette gave her niece, Helga the First, my great aunt, the medallion, she told Helga to keep it safe as was part of a great truth that she hoped would someday help heal the wounds of France. Helga urged her to explain the great truth, but this was all that Marie would divulge. The truth can seem hard and ugly at first, but eventually its hardness becomes a thing of eternal beauty. Bia, you must find out the meaning of this. Keep up the good work, old friend. I know you'll be successful. Let's see, we got a time for the detective hat. Detective Rue officially on the case. Lots of nostalgia. It is a beautiful one. Like, so much history. And it's one of the earlier games, so they're even better. My favorite is Deception, Danger on Deception Island. Let's see. Oh, I remember this part. This thing is dead for whatever reason. And it takes like forever to charge. I've heard chicken wings everywhere. Her boots. Let's see what time it is. It is 4:15, so we can hang out in this room for a little bit. We gotta watch this video.
Testing. Can anyone hear me? Hotchkiss to Earth. Come in, Earth. Oh, okay. I think we're rolling. Now, let's get a look at these hallways. So rich in detail. You'd never know this place was built in 1920. It's all so 18th C. Oh, and there's Marie. I feel so close to her, just being here. It's as if her spirit is in the air, sweet as the smell of fried chicken.
I don't remember if there was a way to make that like go faster too. Guess we'll read these notes more in detail, right? No wonder she was passionate. Married off at 15, she had to change her name too. She must have been frightened. Favorite color was purple, despite the elaborate hairstyles that were the fashion of the day. Marie preferred to wear her hair loose, unpowdered, and natural. No evidence that she was unpretentious. There is no concrete evidence that she was the one who Coley declared, "Let them eat cake," in the response to the news that her people were starving. Marie was immature but not cruel. I mean, she's 15, give or take. Who executes it like, I don't know. I mean, I guess that was old back in the day. I don't remember. Do I have to leave to like? Hmm. What is it? It's 4:49. It blows my mind how young historical figures were. How so, Sig? What do you mean? It's like 5 o'clock on the dot. Uh, Over here. Oftentimes royalty would rule during their teen years. That's true, because wasn't King Tut like 12 when he rose to power? I mean, try imagine living up to those expectations today, right? Being like a 15-year-old kid and being like, well, I didn't rule a country now. Now I'm behind. Forget how to like, because it doesn't charge. I mean, it does, but it like, I have to put things like back exactly as I found them. So it's like, how do you charge this battery in time? It's wild, honestly. It's true. Like when you stop and think about it, right? Like in America, for the most part, we graduate when we're like 17, 18 from high school. If you go off to a 4-year college, right, that's like 22. It's like the end of their life. Like at 12, I wanted to go home in time to watch Toonami. It's true. But I mean, when you start at a young age for royalty, you're probably like bred to take over the whole time. So you're not going to like normal school. You're going to like learn things like how to rule a country 101. $5.30 charge. The interesting thing about Nancy's pocket watch is it jumps by 15s, right? Depends on the civilization. Some French and Russian rulers would come into power suddenly when a family death and taken advantage of by every. Yeah, I've seen all those like things where they're like, your uncle gets to make the decisions until you come of age, which I'm assuming comes from all those stories. Is this enough battery? Is it too dead to tell me something? What happens if I leave this charging over? and then come back tomorrow. You think she'll notice? I feel like she would.
Hello, my fellow night owl. Or perhaps I should say hoot hoot. Ooh. Did you find anything of interest in my room?
I did pop in there, though interesting doesn't begin to describe the place. Would you mind if I went back another time?
Of course not. Pop in all you like, just not when I'm working.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
So we don't... thinking. Okay, so we'll have to go to bed. Call our friends when we get up in the morning. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, I have a voicemail.
Welcome to the voicemail system. First message. To go to the next message, press 2. Second message.
Nancy, this is your mentor speaking. Things are looking uncommonly out of sorts in here. I just hope I haven't had another intruder. Please remember that passkey I gave you is not for sharing.
You're supposed
To
to
leave
charge
the
it.
system, please press 3. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oi. Okay. We haven't been able to talk to Ned yet, so maybe this will help with Ned.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Well, you're a sound for sore ears. Bess called me and told me your vacation is rapidly turning into another mystery. So who do you think the vandal is?
I really don't know. It would help if I could at least imagine a motive. But why would anyone want to vandalize a beautiful old library?
There must be more to it than meets the eye. Sounds like you better find a way to get in there and take a look around.
Apparently, this castle's tower used to be a hangout for Marie Antoinette.
Who's that? Ezra Wickford's wife?
Are you kidding? Marie Antoinette was a famous queen of France.
And she used to hang out in Wisconsin?
No, silly. The tower was originally part of the Chateau Rochemont in France. Ezra Wickford fell in love with the tower and imported it to Wisconsin.
And Marie didn't want to come along.
Well, that would have been pretty tough for her, considering... Ned Nickerson, are you pulling my leg?
What do you mean, Nancy?
You know very well that Marie Antoinette was beheaded in 1793, don't you?
Well, yeah. I guess I read something about that when I
I mean, I
studied
wouldn't
the
get the
French
year
Revolution.
right,
But when did Wickford show up?
He didn't discover the tower until the 1920s, over 100 years after Marie's death.
Whew! I think I'm all clear now. Thanks for straightening that out for me, Detective.
You are some pain in the neck, pal.
Good thing I'm so cute.
There are these creepy sounds at night. I can't figure out what or who could be causing them.
With
Hey,
all the
Raptor.
history behind that place,
Welcome in.
I'll bet it's full of grumpy old ghosts.
Ned, since when do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know, but it sure sounds cool, doesn't it? Anyway, where are the sounds coming from?
That's just it. They seem to be coming from behind certain walls.
I bet they're coming from inside the tower. You've got to find the entrance, Nancy.
Are you ready for a crazy coincidence?
Only if it's a crazy one.
Ezra Wickford also imported the library, and it seems that he bought it from the family of Jean Leboeuf, the revolutionary commander who captured Marie Antoinette when she was trying to escape from France.
You're kidding. So Wickford imported Marie's tower and her enemy's library?
Exactly.
Doesn't Leboeuf mean the cow in French?
Actually, I think it just means the beef.
Well, in any case, I bet the guy would be happy to know that his library ended up in the heart of America's Dairyland.
How do you think Professor Hotchkiss ended up with Marie Antoinette's green medallion?
It sounds like Marie gave the medallion to the family of that Baroness Helga in Austria. Maybe Helga gave it to Hotchkiss when they became friends in order to help with her research.
Put on your thinking cap. I need a hint.
Hold on. Thinking cap on. Stand by for a hint. Gee, Nancy, I wish I could help, but I don't know what to do.
Thanks,
Bye.
Ned. No help from Ned.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
How's it going, Nancy? Are things calming down around the castle?
Not unless you find it calming to climb out of a stuck elevator.
What do you mean, stuck? The
Why not?
elevator broke down?
Well, that's what I thought. Until I talked to Dexter, who said it was probably the power switch in the basement.
But, Nancy, how could the power switch just go off while you were in the elevator?
Maybe someone turned it off. But why?
That's what I'm wondering.
How did you climb out anyway?
I climbed through a hatch in the roof of the cab and just barely made it up to the next floor.
So you were standing on top of the elevator in the open shaft? Way up high? Ugh, just the thought of it makes my stomach do somersaults.
Anything interesting in the elevator shaft?
Just a metal ladder leading up to this ventilation duct or something. Nothing unusual, except that the cover for the duct looked like it was about to fall off.
Maybe someone needed to inspect the duct and forgot to replace the grate?
Or maybe the duct leads somewhere, like to buried gold, or a hidden...
Bess, that was Nancy's last case. She's in Wisconsin now, not San Francisco.
You guys,
true.
I've heard these awful screeching and banging noises at night.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, all right. Lisa Ostrom's heard them too. They sound like they're coming from the belly of the castle.
Maybe the castle has a bad case of indigestion.
Oh,
Seriously though, have you searched the castle? Maybe it's the library vandal doing more damage.
I agree with Bess. Wait till the sounds start again and then follow your ears. But don't forget, there's more to Ezra Wickford's castle floor plan than meets the eye.
Hear that, Nancy? She agrees with me. I think I'm going to faint.
Wickford wrote Dexter a farewell poem before he died.
The inventor of chocolate milk was a poet too?
Yum, I could write a poem or two about chocolate milk.
It
Wait,
says
this
that
guy
he hid
invented
some
chocolate
sort of
milk?
luck charm for Dexter to find.
Where?
Something about his old thinking spot somewhere out in the garden. Funny, but I didn't see any garden when I came in.
Well, you can't exactly tiptoe through the tulips when they're buried under 6 feet of snow.
Never mind my cheeky cousin over there, Nancy. When a storm passes, you should go out and see what you can find.
Help, I'm a little stuck.
I don't know.
Me neither.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Good luck.
Be careful.
You're sick too, Sieg? Gotta love this season. I hear the wind, so I'm assuming the storm's still going on. How do we get outside? Hotchkiss doesn't want to talk to me.
Can I help you?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
He's got nothing for me. She's not here. Snack time. Okay, Sieg, random or something else? Jacques.
Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
Lisa told me you were in the Olympics. What was that like?
Disappointing, frustrating, humiliating.
Chocolate and random? How's that supposed to happen? Like a random chocolate one?
Oh, what happened?
It was the worst day of my life. to fall flat on my face with my family, my country, and the rest of the world watching.
I'll talk to you later.
Allez, bye-bye.
She said she hears the sounds in the middle of the night, and her friend said to follow them. It's the only clue we've gotten, so what if... Let's see, Kat, do you want me to do chocolate and random? Or is it find something chocolatey or something random if there's no chocolate? That one, okay. Okay. Chocolate, peanut butter cream. Can't really read what it says. It's Spanish, but you know, something about milk chocolate and delicious something. Yeah. If I can get it open. Oh, it smells good. Oh, it almost smells like peanut butter cups with like wafers. I can't explain that, but that's what it smells like. Oh wow, there's a lot of plastic. It's wrapped and wrapped again. Inside packaging. If this one's good, I'm not sharing with the hubby. I'm just saying. He gets all the ones I don't like. Oh, it smells really good. Okay, while we get Nancy to sleep. Oh, that's good. Imagine a peanut butter cup instead of densely thick chocolate, it's wafer. Can't even show like the inside really well. Yep, husband's not getting that one. Mmm. Best one ever. No lore? Oh, sorry, see? I forgot because it smelled so good. What do we got for lore? Ooh, a recipe. Garlic shrimp. Okay, anyway. Back to the chocolate. Milk chocolate, peanut butter cream wafer. Spain's favorite treat for over 400 years. Excited to see chocolate in your box again? We are too, especially this crispy peanut-y wafer bar. The Spanish were likely just as excited when chocolate was first introduced in the 15th century. But back then, it was so expensive that only the ruling class could afford it. And you wouldn't see bars like these. The original chocolate sensation was drinking chocolate, or hot chocolate, as we know it today. Although if we had sent this box out a month or two earlier, it would definitely qualify as both. Interesting. I like it though. It's a good one. Okay, alarm. No, we want AM. So they said to follow the noises, which are coming from the tower. So I'm assuming the entrance of the tower. So how do we do this? We gotta... thinking. How do we do it? We called the elevator. And we want off here. And then what's that code for the library again? 3*72. And somehow that doesn't wake anyone. I don't know how. But we got that. And we're climbing down this. Opening this. And this apparently changes every time, so 2, 4, 5, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 1, 3, 6. We're gonna sneak up on someone. Wait. I have a lighter and a pointy piece. Okay, we're going with the pointy piece. Busted.
Nancy, what are you doing here?
Oh, I have my weapon ready. I was just looking for the castle soda pop machine. What you working on?
Don't you think I should be asking you that question?
I can explain, Nancy, but please, don't tell anyone that you found me here. If I get sent back to France, my fiancé will give up on me, and I will have let down my family again.
What's your fiancé expecting you to accomplish by breaking into the Queen's Tower?
I am doing this for my country and for my family's name. Isabelle has nothing to do with it, except that I feel I must succeed before I will feel worthy to marry her. The tower holds a valuable French historical document. If I can find it and return it to France, perhaps I can make up for my failure at the Olympics.
What makes you believe this French document still exists in a tower that was imported to Wisconsin 80-some years ago?
The tower first belonged to the Chateau Rochemont in France. When Ezra Wickford bought the tower, my great-grandfather was the master carpenter in charge of dismantling it and preparing it for shipment. One day, when he was working alone, he found a secret compartment in one of the walls.
A secret compartment?
Inside, he found an old journal with a royal crest on the cover and a medallion with a strange blue stone in it. But he heard other carpenters coming, so he hid the medallion in his pocket and sealed the journal back in the compartment. Before he could get back to study the journal and return the medallion, the tower was dismantled and shipped to America. He never learned who the journal belonged to or what it said.
What happened to the medallion?
I have the medallion now, and I'm hoping if I can get into the tower, I can find the journal too. You see, he thought if he told his story, Ezra Wickford might get angry, accuse him of interfering with the project, and try to ruin his name as a carpenter. So he kept quiet.
But he told you this story?
I was his only great-grandson. On his deathbed, he gave me the medallion and told me the whole story. He begged me to come here to Wisconsin to find the journal and return it to France.
You must feel a real sense of responsibility to carry out your great-grandfather's dying wish.
Oh yes, of course. But it's not just for my great-grandfather. It is for France. The journal bore a royal seal. It must have belonged to Marie Antoinette, because she used to visit the tower during the Revolution. So perhaps it contains her confessions, or perhaps it contains proof of her innocence. Either way, the contents of that journal could change French history forever.
But how do you think the medallion fits in? What's its significance?
I have no idea. I believe whoever hid that journal must have left the medallion with it as a part of their message. But what? Nancy, do you think you could help me? Let me show you this medallion, and maybe you'll be able to tell me what it's for.
I might be willing to help you, but you have to tell Christy everything. I'm sure she'll understand, and then you won't have to sneak around in the middle of the night, haunting the castle with that screeching hacksaw.
Okay, Nancy, I see your point. I will explain everything to Christy Lane as soon as possible. Now, will you help me? I think this medallion will interest you, and maybe you'll have some idea what it's for. It's in my locker. Will you go get it while I take care of something? The combination is 2665. I'll meet you in the locker room in a minute.
Jocks. Locker. And the combo is 2665. Okay.
Okay, Jacques, I am intrigued. I'll see you downstairs.
You're the best, Nancy.
That's what they tell me. Don't mention it.
Don't mention it.
Okay. All right, it's already on this floor. I feel like he's gonna double cross me, no? I think he knows exactly where to find me. I mean, but I already caught him, so like I could just report him. Oh, wait. Did that wrong. I don't know if you actually have to turn it like a real locker combo, but I'm assuming. 2. I guess we can test it right here, right? Do I have to go all the way around, or can I do 6 twice? 5. Jacques Darling. Okay. I'm trying to be patient, but I cannot understand what is taking you so long. My mother and father are traditional people, and they think it's highly unusual that you would ask me to marry you without demonstrating your commitment to me in any symbolic way. You know, I believe that our love makes us richer than kings and queens, but I cannot live on hot dogs and mac and cheese forever. You said you had a plan. You said it would only take a couple of weeks, but it has been 2 months. Can't wait forever. Please don't make me give up on you. I remain your petite chérie, Isabel. Hey, Dentetting? I could totally be saying that wrong. But welcome in. I love the cute little emote, by the way. It's the Troopers emote. The ring is symbolic. Maybe. Mr. Dig. I like it. That's really cool. How'd you come up with that name? Just curious. Let's see. Oh, thank you for the follow, Dig. I appreciate that. U.S. immigration. Uh-oh. Is he in trouble? To whom it may concern, our records indicate that your visitor visa will expire within 1 month. Who was this sent? It doesn't have a date. Ugh. If you remain in the country after that time, you will be doing so in violation of the law. If your visitor status has changed, oh my God, is he getting married to like stay in the U.S.? If you wish to dispute our records, please contact your local immigration authority immediately. Oh boy. D is for dazzling diamonds. Fancy diamonds, diamond shapes. I mean, if he's looking for a ring for his girl, I guess that makes sense. Ideal cuts. Guess that's it. We'll just grab this. Or not. How'd I get to my bedroom?
Headache headquarters. Nancy here.
Nancy, it's Jacques. What happened? Are you okay?
I don't really know what happened. I opened your locker like you said, and then it was lights out Nancy.
But you do have my medallion, right?
I don't think so.
It was the last thing I saw, but I sure don't have it now.
Oh la la, you can't be serious.
I'm afraid I am serious. I have no idea what happened.
Do you think he hit
This
me?
is too much.
To
Oh
steal
la
it?
la. Unbelievable.
Well, Jacques, thanks. What time is it? Oh, I was gonna go to Hotchkiss's room. Let's see. We'll set an alarm for 3 a.m. I mean, who else would have been up at that hour? Kind of sus. Is this thing finally charged?
Oh, what's this? It appears to be some kind of peephole. But what, pray, does it peep upon? Shall I peep? La la, I do believe I'll peep. The beauty, the colors. So this is what Helga told me to look for. Where's my medallion? It fits! Note to self.
She
High
does.
five, Team Hotchkiss. And what's this? A message? Eureka! It says the diamond.
Are you serious to charge for 2 days? And oh my god, her battery really needs to be replaced. I wonder. No! Hotchkiss knocked me out? Blue. Which is the color his was. Then again, we know her room's been broken into in the past. Did someone break in and plant this here? Hotchkiss would have been up at that time, though. Because, right, she, at 1 a.m., she's typing on her thing. She doesn't, like, sleep, ever.
Yes, dear?
I saw a letter on your desk from your friend, the Baroness von Hunseldorf. And I'm just wondering, Did the medallion she gave you have a blue stone in it by any chance?
Heavens, no! Where did you hear such a thing? My medallion had a green stone in it. Anything else would be a mere imposter, a flaming faker, do you hear me?
Don't look through those truck stop toilet peoples. I would not. That is disgusting.
What do you think of Lisa Ostrom?
That Leslie, yes, oh, real
Leslie?
dynamo, but... oh, I told Chester that I would not require any maid service during my stay. I don't know why she didn't get the message.
Just... Okay, now I question if Lisa's the one who hit me.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Okay. Well. What do we got? What do we got? We got a blue medallion. I don't read French. But we got a blue one that has a crown, a moon, a full droplet, and like, I don't know, weird fancy E. It only lets me look there. Different holes do different things? No. So, what do we got? What do we got? We've got, I mean, she translates French, right? So maybe, would I ask Jacques to translate French?
Yes, dear?
Can you tell me what this means in English? La solution se trouve dedans.
Well, trouver is to find, and solution is just like it sounds, solution. The solution is found within.
One, Nancy spoke that very well. But two, that was not helpful. The solution is found within what? A book?
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Is not helpful.
It's locked.
Oh, wrong key card. Solution is found within.
Thanks for coming down. I've been wanting to talk to you. How's your head? Did you slip or what?
No, I definitely did not slip. Someone whacked me.
Well, let's just say someone must be trying to tell me to get a little more rest on this vacation. Anyway, I'm planning on making a speedy recovery.
It's just that when I found you out cold in the basement and hauled you back to your room, I noticed all this red dirt on your shoes. I'm just curious where it came from.
Uh-oh. I don't know who to trust, but I feel like I trust the convict more than anyone else in this place right now.
Red dirt? I guess it could have come from anywhere. I really don't know. I hope I didn't track it around the castle, though. Did I?
No, you didn't track it around the castle. Guess it's a mystery. But listen, I don't want to find you out cold on the floor again, so watch your step, Missy.
But, oh my god, really? It's weird, she's still not here.
Nancy, I still cannot believe you lost my medallion.
Oh my
How
god,
could you be
everyone's
so
mad at
careless?
me. Is it some kind of setup that's possible?
I wasn't exactly careless, you know, and I didn't lose your medallion either. But I don't have it. Where were you, anyway? Weren't you supposed to meet me?
When I showed up, you were having a catnap on the floor. Ugh, I will be ruined by you American women.
Okay.
Guess you'd better stay away from me then. Goodbye.
Au revoir, little Miss Nightmare.
Um. I want to talk to Lisa. She's the only... Wait. Is the storm stopped? I don't hear the wind. Can I get out to the garden? Ah, yeah. No trespassing. Not a garden, but it's something. Is this a ski lift schematic? So middle, top, bottom. I don't know, I feel like that'll be useful somewhere along the lines. Ooh, tools. Anything I can steal? Local buzz. Do you know what your neighbors are up to? Remember when not many of you are old enough to remember young Dexter Eakin, the adopted son of old daddy Choco Bucks? Ezra Wickford. Most of us only came to know Dexter, the boy who was lucky enough to grow up at Wickford Castle as Villa's country's most famous juvenile delinquent. According to the legend, was Dexter's troublemaking caused Wickford's disappearance from public life. Huh. Interesting. Most of us used his name as an example to our own children to frighten them into obedience. Oh God. You don't want to turn out like Dexter Egan, do you? Oh, that's awful. We would ask a counterfeiter, convicted felon, bad egg. Isn't it amazing that after 25 years in prison, Dexter Egan's release is coinciding with the grand reopening of Wickford Castle, now owned by enterprising young Christina Lane? It's true, and rumor has it that Egan is determined to straighten out his life and make up for his past mistakes. But how? Will he become Wisconsin's next chocolate milk tycoon? When asked about his plans to reinvent himself, the ever-charming Dexter said, no comments. Does this spell trouble for Villas County? Only time will tell. Ow. Imagine being your name used as like some boogeyman's name. Oh, another key. Um, don't see anything. Where's the garden? Can I go a different way? Interesting. But I wonder if that key opens the door I can't get past currently. 4-1. 3*72. I feel like I have to say it every time I go in because I'm terrified. I was about to say, like, why is it not stopping? I was about to, like, be like, did you change the code? Okay. So I go this way. This way. Lots of clicking. Okay, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4. 3, 1, 5. 3, 1, 5, 4. 3, 1, 5, 6. 3, 1, 5, 6, 4, 2.
It's locked.
Okay, we know it's not that key. What if it's this key? Okay, we're getting something. We got something. Maybe the chains have to match? Makes like a bell curve. we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Looks like some kind of prison.
Okay. Oh, I love these. I'm not always the best at them though. Oh boy. How do I get this one though in? The question. Because the only way in is this way. How do I get it to stop randomly here? Oh. Whew. If the blue one was here, I could do that, but it's not. There we go. Okay, stairs. What's this do? Nothing. I don't think I can rotate them because they don't seem to rotate. Um, oh, they do rotate. Frig. I need something that'll do the rest of that. Okay. Okay, it's going together. Okay, journal. Oh, maybe the like, what was it like? The solution is within. Maybe it's within her journal.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Nothing I have. That harpsichord slaps. Burn her purple flowers. That's all that's in here. Yep. Guess we're going down. What's it do? Concrete scraping. Oh, does this like close the staircase? Or not? Oh, no, it does. Just part of it. Interesting. Let's not do that. So, what do I give this to? Hotchkiss? Or do I give it to Jacques? Well, Jacques hates me right now. So I kind of want to give it to Hotchkiss. She's a historian, so she would know a lot of it, right? Hi, Lisa.
Well, if it isn't Dexter's little Cinderella.
What?
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Later,
I
Nancy.
don't like you either, Lisa. That is your real name.
Whatever it is, I'm sure you don't need my help.
Okay. Do I want to be honest with him, or do I want to tell him I've been snooping?
You've
Go with
been
that.
holding out on me, Mr. Egan.
You be honest, I'd
I
be
read
honest.
in an old issue of the Daily Telegraph that you grew up here, right in this castle.
All right, I did live here for a few years, once upon a time. I was an orphan until Ezra Wickford came along and adopted me. But I left the castle when I was 16, and I never saw him again. That's the story, all right?
Why didn't you ever come back to visit?
Some things can't be explained, kid. It was a long time ago, and nothing can change it now.
No. You were honest to me, so I'll be honest to you.
Mr. Egan, that red dirt you asked me about, it came from the tunnel that leads to the Queen's Tower. I should have told you in the first place, but I was afraid you'd be mad.
I was wondering when you were gonna come to your senses and fess up.
Ooh.
Am I mad? Nope. If you must know, I'm impressed. Ezra Wickford set that secret door up so nobody would be able to find it. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with getting into that tower. Ezra told me that if I could get through the secret door, he'd take me up to see the Queen's Tower. Finally, I got into the tunnel, and when I came out with that red dirt all over me, he laughed. He was actually proud of me.
Aww.
Did Ezra Wickford have the dead-end corridors and stairways built on purpose, too?
Yeah, Ezra was a character. He always said he thought dead ends were funny. Ha ha. But the truth was, he was worried sick about being robbed. Maybe it made him feel better to think that a crook would get caught this way.
What a strange security system. So, was there ever a robbery?
Well, not exactly. A mistake was made. Only a small thing, but it didn't take much for him to give up on people. Anyway, I'd say you earned the right to check out the tower for yourself. But you gotta get through that gate, right? There's an old skeleton key in the maintenance shed. Now that the storm's passed, you can go out and get it. But be careful. It's still dead cold out there.
Dead cold. I don't like the sound of that. But I already got the key, so I have no reason to go out there. Oh yeah, I do want
don't
another
want
garden.
to press my luck with you, but I sure would like to see Ezra's private garden. Could you tell me how to find it?
It's nothing but wasteland out there. If you're bent on tromping around in the cold, go left when you get outside, away from the shed. Look for a wrought iron gate. You'll figure out the rest.
Why are those holes in the crest on the floor of the tower room?
I can help you, but we shouldn't talk about it now. Not here. Call me later.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
Okay, so let's see. Let's drop this book off with Hotchkiss, if she'll take it. I don't know. We can try. Okay. Maybe I try to give it to Jacques, because he knew of it. It's kind of like his family's, like, legacy. Maybe it, like, amends our relationship. I was about to say he gets back at a certain time. Should be back now, if my timing's right.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
Or not.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
Okay. Okay. It's nice. Anything useful here? Plaque Wickford Garden, created in loving memory of Eleanor Wickford. Okay, that lines up with why Dexter was acting up, because 45 was when he started vandalizing, so... Okay. I don't really see much of anything to click on. Said something about the back of his head. Can I turn his head? I like shoot. Oh, never mind. I was about to say maybe I shoot him in the head and knocks over or something. But this works. Oh wait, we got that rusty key. Oh, it's a red one. Okay. Okay, so we got 2 medallions. Now we just gotta find Hotchkisses. Wait, why do they all have a medallion? Oh, that's kind of weird. They're all kind of in the same place at the same time. Which needs to happen for this to work. Oh, we still have to figure out the rest of Hotchkiss's video. But we can't do that right now. But we can... Wait, why am I going this way? We can see what the blue one says. No, wait, we did the blue one. We need to know what the red one says. The red one just has a star and like a feather looking thing. I don't know, like a weird E. I can ask Hotchkiss what that says. But I'll have to wait until her time, so time to go to bed? I also have to call Dexter, because he said he'd tell me something if I called him. So, let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Let's call Dexter first.
This is Dexter.
It's Nancy, hoping you can help me now. But why the sudden hush-hush? Do you smell a rat?
The information you request is highly sensitive, young lady. That's top secret in case you were wondering. Now, I've been around the block a few times, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that you can't be too careful. If you want answers, we do it my way, see?
Sure thing, Mr.
Now, isn't there a chance of being
Just
heard in
hope the
2 separate
phone's not
locations?
All right. Just give me the question.
No, I don't need that.
What's up with those holes in the crest on the floor of the tower room?
I've always wondered that myself. Seems like something's missing from the crest. Like different objects should fit in those holes, but I don't know what. What other questions do you got?
I mean, I already know that, so I don't really need to ask.
I think that's it for now. Thanks, Dexter.
Well, that was useless. Hmm.
Ned Nickerson Hotline, can I help you?
Well, hello there. I sure hope you can help.
Hey, Nancy, I thought it might be you. What's up?
How do you think Ezra Wickford got his hands on Marie Antoinette's red medallion?
Maybe Monsieur Leboeuf took it from Marie when he captured her at Varennes. And then Wickford bought it from Leboeuf's family when he bought the library.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Maybe you should talk to Lisa and see what she's been up to.
Really, Ned?
Bye.
Lisa has been eerily weird.
Hello?
Hi, George.
Hey, Nancy. What's the latest?
That ventilation duct in the elevator shaft? It leads to the library.
I knew it! So you got inside? Did the vandal do a lot of damage?
It was a mess in there, all right. The vandal even clawed a big hole in one of the walls. He or she must have been desperate to find something.
Like what?
I don't know. Before I could really investigate, Dexter came in.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
I hid back in the duct.
It was like
He was looking
forever
for
ago,
something,
Nancy.
and then he left.
Well, that sounds awfully suspicious. Didn't he say he didn't want anything touched until the police came?
Right, I know.
Wow. I wonder what everyone is looking for.
Maybe one of the books in the library contains a secret code.
Or a treasure map.
Or maybe I'm too late. Maybe the vandal already found it. Whatever it was.
Apparently old Dexter doesn't think so.
I mean, there's lots of information here, but I feel like I don't need all that.
Help, I'm a little stuck.
Maybe you should talk to Lisa and see what she's been up to.
Why does everyone want me to talk to Lisa?
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Time I try to talk to Lisa. Hasn't been good. She's got nothing good for me. Why? Am I supposed to team up with her? I don't trust her.
Glad you came down to talk. Get this. I saw Dexter walking out to the maintenance shack with this, like, green ornament thing in his hand. He's up to something, right? Maybe you should check it out.
Why me? Why not you?
If you're so interested, why don't you go check it out yourself?
I'd love to, but I really should get to work on my article.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
This feels like a setup. She said stay warm. This is definitely a setup. Oh, Lisa, you're on my hot bucket list. I don't trust you. Fake IDs. You say your job is to research castles, but you didn't research the garden part of the castle. Green medallion. Oh, hi, Mr. Mouse. Rat. Now you wait. Don't chew on the wires. Okay.
It's freezing out here.
Yeah, well, let's get back inside.
I'm locked out. If I don't get inside soon, I'll freeze to death.
Ski lift. Oh, I wrote this down. Oh god. How do we stop making the music? Oh, thank god.
What the? What's going on out here?
Oh, you're
Is
locked
that you,
out
Nancy?
too.
Come inside. It's freezing out here. What kind of a stunt was that, Missy?
Well, at least he had a key, I'm assuming.
I was freezing. That stunt was my version of an SOS.
Well then, what can I say except good thinking?
That's it!
Hey there, Nancy.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
That's it. That's... I don't trust Lisa. Where is she? Oh, now she's gone. But I have all three. I question if she put the green one out there, but why? She's stalking me. She's probably like watching me. What's the green one say? The green one has this symbol. Like trying to draw it the best I can in a snowflake. Okay. I didn't write down the blue one. I'll write that down now. So the blue one has crescent moon. A like trident top sideways. Little fancy trident top. Yeah, close as that gets, and a teardrop. That's filled in. Okay. I need to find out from Hotchkiss what this says. But she hasn't wanted to be disturbed while she's typing, and I have to get in her room. So, we're gonna set the time. Wrong one. It's 5 p.m., so let's set the alarm for 3 a.m. Let's find out what's on the rest of her video.
Testing. Can anyone hear me?
It's like the same thing.
To Earth. Come in, Earth.
So maybe there's nothing more?
Oh, okay. I think we're rolling. Now, let's get a look at these hallways. So rich in detail. You'd never know this place was built in 1920. It's all so 18th C. Oh, and there's Marie. I feel so close to her, just being here. It's as if her spirit is in the air, sweet as the smell of fried chicken.
The battery dies again. How the? Why is her battery never charged?
Something's missing here.
Yeah, like an actual battery that's like been way overcharged. Maybe I'm overcharging. No, because if that won't make sense.
Yes, dear?
What does l'espoir à ceux qui cherchent mean?
Let's see. Well, espoir is hope, and chercher is to search. Hope to those who search.
Can you translate this for me? Le diamant de misère dans mon journal.
Now, where the heck have I seen that phrase before? Well, anyway, it means the diamond of misery in my journal.
I found something that I think you'll be very interested in. It seems to be some kind of journal. I think it was written by Marie Antoinette herself.
What? Let me see that. This is it. I've been trying to track this down for 15
Very well
years.
conditioned.
Where on earth did you find it?
Well, it's a long story, but I happened to find a way into the Queen's Tower, where I happened to find a secret compartment. I think this must be what the vandal was after.
Nancy, I must warn you. I'll wrestle you for this if I have to, and it won't be pretty.
I'm sure physical combat won't be necessary, Professor. I'm glad to help you with your work.
Don't
but
trust
I
old
need your
ladies.
assistance in return.
Best
You're
diamond
fluent
thief in
in
the
French,
world was an
aren't you?
old lady.
Absolutely, I'll get to work on it right away. I'll
You'll
have
never
the
suspected
translation
her.
ready in my room for you this time tomorrow. Until then, I mustn't be disturbed.
Oh, god damn it. Um. Okay, so if I need this time tomorrow, why don't I just speed up to this time tomorrow? $6 a.m., so let's set the alarm for 3 a.m. Life only worked this way. I'll fall asleep instantly for like 24 hours because I want to. She'll be downstairs. I don't know why I'm trying to go. Oh, wait, I know why I'm trying to go to her room. Well, will battery be charged? I don't even know if it's worth it. No, let's go talk to her.
I'm so glad you stopped by. I've translated the entire journal. It's fabulous! And as an added bonus, it includes Marie's official decoder, something no one else has ever found before.
Oh, nice. Well, I see you soon. I want to know.
See you soon.
Goodbye. Hello there. Oh, it's so exciting about your discovery. I wonder what it will lead to.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Is it in her room? She's just not going to give me the information? What kind of nonsense is that? There it is. Okay, my husband is like an impossible child. I still cannot believe Louis bought this tiara when the French economy is in so much trouble. I told him I didn't want it. What does he expect me to do with it? I cannot wear it. The people hate me already. They call me Madame Deficit? Is that not... okay. As if the country's debt were all my fault. I wish I could sell it and return the money to France, but this would embarrass Louis publicly now. If he and I appear divided, the mob will erupt. They will overthrow the monarchy in no time, and we will find ourselves kneeling at the guillotine. I hate to tell you, sweetheart, you should have definitely looked divided. Maybe you wouldn't have been killed. December 18th. I thought of a plan. I will have the tiara dismantled. There is a dear old jeweler, Claude M, in the village near Richmond, who will do it for me. I trust him with my life. Once the stones are removed, Claude will make the ruby, the emerald, and the sapphire into ornamental medallions. These I will scatter across the continent. The diamond is worth untold millions and must be returned to the French people. But not now, not while the country is tearing itself apart. I will hide it as carefully as I would hide the key to my soul, so that it will not be discovered for generations. Someday, when the medallions are brought back together and my message is decoded, the diamond will be found. But it will take an extraordinary person, and I don't believe it will happen until the wounds of the revolution have healed and history has brought a new, more rational French order of some kind. Finally, when the people's wealth is returned to them, this diamond of misery will be restored to its magnificent beauty. Tomorrow I will have my portrait painted by the great Marcel Bonnet. I have announced that I will not wear the tiara. Louis is furious. He does not even know the wretched crown no longer exists. I have sent the emerald medallion to Vienna to my dear cousin, the Baroness Helga von Hanseldorf. Oh, God. Awful name. As a token of my affection, the ruby and the sapphire remain in my secret compartment where I keep this journal, but soon I will decide where to send them. And my own court speaks vicious of me, and I feel terribly alone. I only hope that someday, years from now, my actions will be better understood. If you are reading this, know that my honor shall be blue. Oh, okay, honor. Our courage shall be red. Courage. And loyalty shall be green. Wish you well, wary traveler. Okay, that tells me the order that they go in. Okay. I wish there was a better way into this town, not gonna lie. Floor 1. Okay, what is it again? It's 3 star 7-2. I feel like we're very close to the end now, because someone's attempted to hurt Nancy twice now, so... Okay, 3, 3, 2, 5, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 2. Oh, that was a nice one. How did I get this again? That was that. There we go. Don't have to do that again. I love that the inside of this tower is gold. One of these is honor, one is courage, and one is loyalty. Isn't this the symbol for loyalty? Courage, honor? No. Maybe this is loyalty. Right, that's what I thought it was. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's courage? What do these other symbols mean? The ones I wrote down. Let's see. Green, red, blue. Blue, red. Green, blue, red. I'm missing something somewhere. What? I wish Nancy had a cell phone, but it probably wouldn't have service, right? I feel like I'm missing something. I want to say both, but... What does it need? It needs something.
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, detective, any new developments?
I went outside to follow up on a tip that Lisa gave me, and I got locked out.
Uh-oh. How did that happen?
I don't know, but it was scary. I thought I was going to turn into a human popsicle out there.
Thank goodness you're okay. How'd you get back inside?
I sent an SOS by activating the ski lift, and Dexter found me.
You're some problem solver,
Well, at least I've got that going for me.
which is good. I just hope he didn't lock you out on purpose in the first place. Maybe to scare you off. Did anything pan out on that tip?
I found a green medallion all right, but it doesn't make sense. If it really was Dexter who took the medallion, he sure didn't do a very good job of hiding it.
Do you think Dexter stole it?
I don't know how else it could have gotten from Hotchkiss's room out to the shed. But then again, why wouldn't he hide it better? Do you think I should give the medallion back to the professor?
No way. You don't know who's up to what around that castle. She can have her medallion back after you solve this case, provided that she doesn't turn out to be the bad guy.
What do you think hope to those who search means?
Well, it's pretty cryptic. But it sounds like whoever left the message wanted to encourage the curious. Like you, Nancy.
What do you think Diamond of Misery in my journal means?
Marie Antoinette's about the only person I ever heard of who could be made miserable by a diamond. She wouldn't actually be able to hide it in the pages of her journal. But maybe she wrote about it. Or maybe the journal tells where it is.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Hotchkiss said the translation is ready in her room. What are you waiting for?
I already read it.
Bye, Ned.
Call me soon.
Was there like more to it? I mean, I wrote down even the clues. Maybe there was another page.
Hello?
George?
And best too. What's new, Nancy?
Get this. I found a secret room in the library.
Secret room?
It looks like it was Ezra Wickford's study. Would you believe that Dexter Egan was Wickford's adopted son once upon a time? Until Wickford disowned him?
Why was Dexter disowned?
He was convicted of a felony, counterfeiting. I guess Wickford didn't want any more to do with him after that.
Well, that's a checkered past if I ever heard of one. Wonder what he's doing back at the castle.
Maybe he wants revenge.
Revenge on who? Wickford's dead.
It's not logical, George. It's revenge.
I've been doing some research on Marie Antoinette.
Find anything interesting?
Apparently, Marie Antoinette was once given an extravagant tiara with a ruby, a sapphire, an emerald, and a humongous diamond in it. But she hated it and refused to wear it.
Who ever heard of a queen who hated jewels?
What's even weirder is that before she was executed, the tiara just disappeared. Nobody has ever found it.
Maybe it's somewhere right in Wickford Castle. And that's what the vandal tore the library apart looking for.
Or it could be the old childhood luck charm Wickford mentioned in the poem. Maybe that's what you saw Dexter hunting for.
Who ever heard of a kid carrying around a bazillion-dollar tiara for good luck?
This is so weird. I found the blue medallion from Jacques' locker in Hotchkiss's room. But she says her medallion had a green stone.
Wow, Nancy. Sounds like you need a personal medallion assistant just to keep track.
You're not kidding. But does this mean that Hotchkiss is the one who conked me over the head? Do you think I should return Jacques' medallion to him?
For now, you should keep all of your discoveries to yourself, Nancy.
Except tell us everything, of course.
I found Ezra Wickford's secret garden. You'll never guess what Dexter's boyhood luck charm was.
A rabbit's foot?
A little green leprechaun?
Guess again. A medallion with a red stone in it. Do you think I should give it back to Dexter?
Oh yeah, like honesty is the best policy with creepy convicts?
I think George is politely trying to say that you should find out what the medallion's for before you breathe a word of it to anyone. You'll probably need it to solve this mystery.
I went back to check out Jacques' locker, and I found a pamphlet about diamonds, a letter from his fiancée, and a warning notice from immigration.
Did his fiancée sound cute in her letter?
Actually, she sounded upset. She wants him to hurry up and do something, but I'm not sure what.
Sounds like that guy is under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I hope he's not marrying her just to stay in the country. There sure is a lot of talk about diamonds around this place.
And it's no coincidence, if you ask me.
The diamond from Marie's tiara must be hidden somewhere in that castle.
My thoughts exactly.
And you've got to find it before it falls into the wrong hands.
Betcha $5 she's already thought of that too, George.
Help! I'm a little stuck.
Translation, secret decoder.
Hello? What are you waiting for?
Okay, you two.
Oh yeah, she
I'll
said
talk
there
to
was a
you soon.
decoder with it
Bye.
too, so it must be somewhere in the room. Well, it's 6 a.m. now, so I'm gonna have to set the alarm. 3 a.m. What's it look like, though? There's only the one page of that.
I think I see what the symbols in the stained glass mean now. Let's see. Purple rose, whole diamond, key of queen. But where have I seen a purple rose? And what's a diamond key?
Well, let's see. Loyalty is... I was right. Loyalty was exactly what I thought it was. It's like the... I don't call them 3 arrows, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. What's courage? Do we have courage? We have honor. Honor is this fancy shape. Wait, this shape. And some courage. Looks like this. So I'm guessing that was the decoder. So I'm assuming I couldn't brute force that one. Because I definitely tried all those combinations. I'm gonna put a note. Decoder left upper of typewriter. Okay.
Hi there, Nancy.
See you
Oh, she
soon.
got my name right again.
Righto.
Maybe I've talked to her enough times now she knows my name. Okay, I guess we try this again now. It also said something about a purple flower. She's in her painting in the library. Let's see what we got. I just realized I have not saved in a while. Okay, it's already almost 4, which is nice. Okay. Maybe this will be the last time. No, I don't want basement, I want first floor. Okay, 3 star 7-2. Okay. So there's a purple flower here. Oh, this was painted in the room. I got an idea. I got an idea. Block clicking. Click, click, click. Two, three, one. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1. That was a nice one. It's kind of weird that it's random every time. There we go. Let's try this again.
I need something to pry these tiles off.
Oh, I feel like I'm vandalizing it, Arrow.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts. Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Is it not that? Okay. Maybe I have to put the medallions down first? Okay, so green. Green is loyalty. I drew this backwards. So green is bottom. I'll put a G in there. Courage is red and looks like... Okay, so this is red, so this is blue. Maybe now I put the thing in it? And that's why I was missing before?
The diamond!
Woo! Will you look at that sparkly
Oh,
rock?
no.
And me without my sunglasses.
Hi, Lisa. How did you get in here?
I followed you, of course. Turns out a nosy, goody-two-shoes detective is good to have around after all. Now, why don't you toss me that big honkin' diamond so I can blow this popsicle stand and never set foot in lame-o Wisconsin again?
Lisa, you must be kidding me. This diamond belongs in a museum in France.
Yeah? Well, I belong in the lap of luxury, and that diamond's gonna get me there. Hasn't anybody ever told you to mind your own business?
A lot.
Oh, many times.
Well, maybe this time you'll learn.
Pepper spray?
Don't worry. My spicy devil villain venom won't last for long. But I'm afraid by the time you get your eyes back, you'll have missed my grand exit.
Maybe I need to buy time till it works off. So you're the one who trapped me in the elevator. Are you the one who conked me on the head? Yeah.
So you're the one who trapped me in the elevator.
Ooh, you are a smarty pants. But let's not forget about your little frostbite incident. I'm the rotten friend who locked you outside too, you know.
I figured that one.
Just trying to keep you on your toes, Nancy. Didn't want you to get soft on your vacation.
Why did you leave Jacques' medallion at Hotchkiss's room? And Hotchkiss's medallion out in the shed?
To spread suspicion around, of course. You know, to play with your mind. Plus, I was at a dead end. I got the 2 messages from the stained glass window, but then what? I knew you would figure it out, so I decided to put the medallions in your hands and let you lead the way.
Why did you have to vandalize that beautiful library?
Just a little translation mix-up. When I read the message from Hotchkiss's medallion, I thought it meant Diamond of Misery in the library. Whoops! Guess I went a little overboard looking for it in there. Anyway, enough with the questions, Nancy. You'll just have to read the rest in the papers.
Spicy devil villain spray.
I've got to stop her.
I'm like, maybe she
Help!
didn't get to that step yet.
Here! It stinks down here. It's all moldy. Darn you, Nancy Drew. You're the worst friend a diamond thief could ever have.
That is true.
Dear Dad, to think I almost became friends with a diamond thief. Everyone at Wickford Castle is resting easier now that Marie Antoinette's journal and her famous diamond are safe and sound. The journal, the diamond, and the medallions are all going to be featured in a new Marie Antoinette exhibit in Paris, and it looks like everyone will be rewarded. Except Lisa, of course. First, she missed her plane to Rio, and now she's going to be charged with attempted grand theft. Professor Hotchkiss is thrilled because the French government has granted her permission to publish Marie's journal in the U.S. before it gets returned to France. This ought to help prove her theory about Marie's character once and for all. Thanks to Jacques and his great-grandfather's efforts to find the journal, the Brunet name is being celebrated all over France. In the meantime, Jacques and Isabel have eloped. It's so romantic. I showed Dexter the poem that Ezra Wickford wrote him.
Right,
and he
Shep?
was relieved to know that his old pop didn't carry any hard feelings to his grave. All the talk shows want Dexter to tell his story on national television, but he keeps turning them down. I guess he doesn't want to be famous or infamous. But when Christy Lane called and asked Dexter to be her business partner, he accepted.
Aww.
With her business sense and Dexter's expert knowledge of the castle, I think they'll make a great team. So, you know what they say, Dad? Il n'est jamais trop tard de changer l'histoire. It's never too late to change history. Me, I'm determined to go out and enjoy this snow before some other case comes up. See you soon. Love, Nancy.
That was good. I like that. See if you want to start looking for somewhere to go. There were some parts that were definitely interesting in that. So, all along, these medallions that these people were carrying around, ready, were a ruby, an emerald, and a sapphire. And no one, not one of them, at any point in their life thought to pop it out and like cash it in. Or along the way in history. No one did that. I feel like that part's a little far-fetched. Ah, yes, another good case solved by Detective Rue. Testing, 1, 2, 3 for testing. I find that really kind of cute at the same time. Oh, look, we get to know all the lovely people. Scott Carty. Maureen Nelson. Just curious who voiced some of these people. Bob Love. Good names here. Though, like, some of these people I'm convinced are married, like Audrey and Michael. Or is it Michelle? Awful. But they have the same last name, right? And all are terrific testers. Using C++. Girls who aren't afraid of a mouse. Well then.